What's up everybody, it's your boy DuPlays here, back with some more reaction videos for you guys. So today we're checking out Dragon Ball Sparking Zero announcement trailer for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. It's crazy that they're putting this on the Switch 1, but we're going to get into that later. Before we get into the video, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff. Follow my socials, my TikTok, Instagram, and Discord. They'll be in the description. And with that being said, so I can get more money, cloud, fame, success. So I can get more comments, likes, shares, subscriptions, views, money, cloud, fame, success. I can stop being a bum. And with that being said, let's get into it. Full screen. Just a few seconds in, you can see the reduced resolution, because I could see a little bit of anti-aliasing there. They're putting this on the OG Switch. Saw some lag there.
Prepare to die!
Gotta stop this! No matter what! There's nowhere left to run!
Let's go! Touch this!
Come on!
You're mine! Yeah! Die!
Help me out!
Let's finish this! Just like that! Take this! Let's end this thing! Right here! Right now!
You did good today, Gohan. Made me proud.
Pain! You are number one!
See ya! We will both continue to get stronger and stronger, don't you think? You're well beyond my normal limit.
Imagine the local multiplayer with this, with the two Joy-Cons. You just give one to a friend. Does this have split screen? I don't think it does. Well, it has a version of it, but that's for multiplayer. For like online split screen, I think it was. It wasn't local split screen. I don't think this, even the Switch 2 itself seems to not be able to handle that, which is crazy to me because the resolution for the Switch 2 version is 810p 30 FPS. But this thing is like 10 times more powerful than the OG Switch, so I think it should be able to do 60. That's crazy.
I'm going to defeat you.
The footage shown is captured on Switch 2.
We will be releasing an update for the Nintendo Switch version of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero to allow you to play an enhanced version on the Nintendo Switch 2 console. By connecting your Nintendo Switch 2 console to the internet and downloading the update, characters and backgrounds will appear with improved clarity and richer detail.
So that's if you buy it on the Switch 1 and then the cartridge in the Switch 2, then it will update to the Switch 2 version. It will now be the Nintendo Switch. It will be the Switch 1 version with the update.
As a point of caution when applying the update, some save data from when the Nintendo Switch version of the software was played on the Nintendo Switch console can be carried over. But battle replay data, edit data created in custom battles, and online battle records cannot be carried over. Conversely, after applying the update on a Nintendo Switch 2 console, then returning to play the Nintendo Switch version of the software on the original Nintendo Switch console, some data can be carried over, while others cannot. If you play the Nintendo Switch version of the software on the Nintendo Switch 2 console with the update applied, you will be able to battle online or offline with users who are either playing the Nintendo Switch version of the software with the same update applied, or the Nintendo Switch 2 version of the software.
Okay. So if you buy the Switch 1 version and then update it by putting it into the Switch 2, then you'll be able to play with the Switch 2 version or the Switch 1 version with the update.
However,
cool.
Please note that you will not be able to battle online or offline with users who are playing the Nintendo Switch version of the software on the Nintendo Switch console.
Okay, so Switch software with the update, Switch 2 software. So either way, these two scenarios would be Switch 2 players, people with Switch 2 consoles. For people who are playing solely on the Switch 1, you can't play with them. Okay. I don't even think Switch 1 people can play with Switch 1 people, so that
This
version of
concludes
the
the
game is just
explanation
ported.
of the update for the Nintendo Switch version.
Bandai Namco is so scummy now. I guess this is why they haven't been releasing any maps or stuff like that. The updates have been really slow because they were busy working on the Switch version. Most of the team was probably working on the port, and then there's like a skeleton crew for the updates. So that explains a lot. And they're not going to put it on PS4 or Xbox One, even though those two particular pieces of hardware are more powerful than the Switch one, but it is what it is. They have sold over 150 million units for the Switch one, so I can see why they're going there. Okay, the Switch one is going to be like Farewell, Kirby, Smash Bros, even use Super Mario Odyssey. Gonna sacrifice itself like Vegeta. They ain't lying about feeling the immersion. I can't wait to feel like Majin Vegeta with the Nintendo Switch 1 version. Oh, these comments are hilarious. Alright, let me look at the resolution again. Switch to Switch resolution Sparking 0. Bro, the weekend just started and now I have to go back to work. Alright, here we go. This is the website I was looking at. So for the original Switch version, it's 720p docked. 480p handheld, that's horrible. 30 FPS though menus may drop to 24 FPS. That's not good. Switch 2 810p docked or portable. That's still kind of bad because the Switch 2 is 10 times more powerful than the Switch 1. Uses dynamic resolution. That sounds like frame drops. And I'm betting this is the max it will go. 30 FPS. Why is it not 60? Because it's 10 times more powerful than the Switch 1, like I just said. Switch 2 specs practically scream lazy port. 30 FPS for a fighting game is more than little bit rough. The game is 1440p 60 FPS on Series S, so this seems like a pretty terrible port indeed. Yeah, I'm so shocked. Why is it not 30? I mean, not 60. Alright guys, so that's it. That's my reaction to Sparking 0 for Switch 1 and Switch 2. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.